Let's take a look.
What's in this cave down here?
NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous. You're in it, aren't you?
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
Damn it. That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off.
I'll see what I can do.
You think you'll take to it? Being out here? The isolation gets to people. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way.
What makes me so special?
2 young women have been reported missing. You're probably the last person to have seen them.
Hey, you kids! Somebody cut the comms.
What?
I'm out here and the wire is cut clean through.
Wait, you're already there? You're not in your tower?
No, I'm not.
Then who is?
Please welcome Adam.
Alright. This is Firewatch, which is a well-anticipated indie game which has launched about 20 minutes ago, in fact, and there is a native Linux version from day one. It's Unity, so that's not a particularly shocking thing, but it's still nice to see. I actually pre-ordered at the weekend when I was buying a bunch of other stuff. So it's a story-based game. It's set in Wyoming in 1989, following the major fires at Yellowstone National Park. Oh, we're starting in 1975 though, evidently. Are we getting born? I'm not sure. You see, Julia. Some erratic mouse pointer action. Now, there was an issue. Immediately, I couldn't start the game. I've run Steam from the command line and discovered that it was looking for Firewatch executable with a lowercase f, and the one in the package has an uppercase F. Alright, I have to click on it. There we go. Let's tell her she's pretty. There we go. We hit it off with Julia. That was an easy introduction. Let's pick up the backpack. So I'm guessing you're escaping to the Wyoming wilderness because something happened to Julia. I don't know all the details of the plot. With the story games, you almost want to wait, you know, not spoil it for yourself. So I've not really looked at any reviews or anything. I can tell you, performance seems to be fine. I have a mid-range load gear. That didn't take a lot of effort. A fairly mid-range system. Let's get the Beagle bucket. What do you think about kids? Let's go all in. We're getting married to Julia. I see. So, Can't get my gear out the back of the car again. Do not forget to check in. The map. So you've taken a job in a fire lookout tower in Yellowstone following the fires, which was a fairly major event. It was a drought coupled with the, at the time, perhaps what should we do? Passive aggressive, that's me. So perhaps nothing happens to Julia. Ooh. Shall I frolic or shall I pose? Pose and flex like He-Man. I'm sure I did. Yeah, so it was a big fire. There was it was at the start of the policy of letting forest fires happen, and right before they tried to put them out as quickly as possible. It's been determined since then. 8 more miles to Forks Lookout. Excellent. There we go. This is a tutorial, I'm sure. Pretty sunset. Let's scare them away. Walk a different path. Why do you absolutely not want to move? Okay. Doesn't sound like a good approach. She's having some mental issues. Yeah, early onset dementia. Well, that's sad. So something does happen to her. Let's pick up the journal. Yes, the forest fires are controversial. Ah, there you go. He-Man. Very nice. Forest fires are controversial because of that new policy. There was a lot of bad press. It's the largest fire that ever happened, I think, in the national park. She sent her permanent magazine to leave, right. So Julia's going downhill fast. I'm determined. No, I'm not giving up on Julia. So clearly this is the intro. We're not spoiling too much by telling you I thought it was space to climb over obstacles. I'm not allowed to climb over that obstacle, evidently. So let's talk more about the game. It's been a bit of a buzz around it. It's, you know, it's a small studio, but they're industry veterans. and there's, you know, a distinctive art style as you often get. I quite like it. It's I've seen screenshots, I've seen videos. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe I was supposed to climb over that log. Oh, there's a path up here. I see. Let's go up this way then. It's not an action game by any stretch of the imagination. It's a explorative, story-based game. There's the usual controversy over you know, how much is a game worth. There's a deer, look. The game's depending on you believe it's between 3 and 6 hours long. Oh, we've got to trust her. Something bad's going to happen either way, isn't it? Julia's getting taken away. You apply for the summer job, which is on this lookout. Okay, so there's the backstory. We're loading something. I think we may have found the lookout tower at last. Surfer lookout. Right. It's odd that that's where the thing opens up. But there you go. So yeah, I like the art style. It's it reminds me of what's that other survival game I was playing? Well, this isn't a survival game. The Long Dark I was thinking of. It's a slightly cartoony, but basically fairly stark and plain art style, which I think suits these sort of suits these wilderness games quite well. So there is a plot. We're not going to try and get into it too much. We're just observing the game. Open the door. Turn on the power. Observing the game working on Linux. The power is on.
Hello, 2-Force Tower.
And a lot of the game, radio, is
Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower, come in.
hold left shift. Release left shift to talk, okay.
Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Reply, okay. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mum. Nobody back home can stand
me
you.
out on this? Fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
Oh, so we've run out of time.
See, I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Oh, that it?
Close?
So there's a story, and then there's your radio-only relationship with this woman, which clearly you have to get your crap together and respond very quickly.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. This is what, 6?
6:45.
The voices are fairly quiet.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
God, language, maybe.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What's the west?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh, there's the west.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. The closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
secure.
Shut up.
So, your relationship with so I'll pick that up. What do I pick up? Door, okay. The targeting seems to be a bit weird. Thermos pick up. Toolbox. Glory pick up. Right, I'll put it back in the middle of all that. Space puffs, okay. Water jug. National Forest Guidebook. Cookbook. Supplies. Can't do anything with them. So I guess I'm just leaving. Oh, and automatically pick up the thing. Well, there you go. So where was I going? West. Right. How do I get out? Is the next question. I'm confused. Oh, you go down the stairs there. In fact, I walked completely the wrong way. So yeah, there's going to be a story. We've not got to the story yet, clearly. We're only just starting it. You are escaping from your failing marriage. Right, what was that? Something highlighted. M to read map. So I want to go west. Trying too late. That was what she said. Yes, well, the voice is a bit quiet. We've got the typical head bob thing, which I think will probably make me sick, and I'll see if I can turn it off. Let's lower them up and just check the options. Settings. Ah, so everything comes at 75. So let's put that. Toggle head bob. There we go. So at least you can turn it off. That's better. Less nausea all round. Now it is fairly, you know, I mean, it's a spectacular place in real life if you're into nature. I was reading a Eurogamer article about this just before it all downloaded. And apparently, if you you can get a disposable camera in game. This is 1989, remember? No digital cameras. And you can take snapshots of beautiful scenery as you go through. And at the end of the game, you can pay, I think, £10 or $15. How do I open it then? Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take the note. Let's get fucked when I'm back. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. Map, copy information. Cool. Interesting. Take the old rope. Take the granola bar. Let's eat it. Close the supply cache. Do you have to put the lock back on? No. Not that sort of game. Right. So we're still heading west? Yes. So, to me the performance seems fine. It is doing something. It's because my fan is churning like nobody's business. Oh, it's toggle jogging. Okay. Right, every time you start, I'm possibly not going the right way. I can hear fireworks and stuff, right? Yeah, my fan is going, you can probably hear it. It might even be louder than oh, what's that? It's different, look. Might even be louder than the talking for me. But to be fair, I was playing right hook. Shell slide right. Right, so how do I get into inventory? Where's my rope? Ah, you do it by getting on the correct side of it. Yep. There's the fireworks going on. Yeah, so like I said, you can get the beautiful pictures you take sent to you as actual pictures. Good one. Shift.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Be careful, for Christ's sake.
Well, thank you for that. Am I still heading west? Yes, I am. Oops. Shift for radio, R for run. Makes sense, really. Examine. Okay. That would work pretty well if I had a rope. I'm still heading west. Yeah, so this is Firewatch. From what I've heard, this large amount of walking around the wilderness is fairly typical for the game. So if you're not into games where you spend time taking in the scenery, it's almost certainly not a game for you. I'm quite interested to see how it all goes. I think we're here yet. I'm quite interested. Ooh, 2 pairs of clothes.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. Just found where they're hanging out.
So clearly we're on the right track. Excellent. Are we just keeping that?
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Excellent advice. Panties. Comedy.
There are entities.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Ah dear. Another bra. Another pair of panties.
There's
Yes.
there are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know.
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Excellent. So, there they are, obviously. I will leave it there. And so, you can buy the game yourself if you want to enjoy 2 stylized naked ladies cavorting around in a swamp. This is Firewatch, released today. Native Linux version available. Remember to check the install directory and change the case of the executable if you actually want to play it right now. I'm assuming they'll fix that later. Yeah, Firewatch available today.
Ветер усиливается. Ага. Эй, насчет прошлой есть что доложить? Нет, с моей стороны дыма не видать. Точно? Да. Волнуешься насчет пожара в Глинвуде? Нет. А должен? Ну так, ветер же усиливается. Это же в 2,5 мили от нас. Плюс ему нужно будет пересечь каньон, так ведь? Ладно, как скажешь. Стоит ли мне волноваться? Делайла, стоит ли мне волноваться? Нет, Генри. Итак, о прошлой ночи. Ты знаешь, что нам лучше не говорить об этом. Пожалуйста, хватит. Да мне насрать. Пожалуйста. Ладно. Я думаю, здесь небезопасно. Это опасная работа. Не перегибай с драматизмом. Умирают ли здесь люди? Люди умирают даже в собственном душе. Ты отлично поняла, что я имел в виду. Нужно внимательнее смотреть по сторонам. Тогда зачем мы здесь? Чтобы удостовериться, что здесь не сгорит все нахрен. Нет. Наша работа быть здесь, когда это случится. Генри, есть вещи, которые невозможно избежать. Так что будь на своей вышке и смотри в оба.